app looks so different for some reason. Okay. Good morning, everybody. So let's get started. We're going to start off with our normal standing meditation. We're going to do the wave hands like clouds one today. Everybody feet together, right fists, left palm show courtesy. And standing meditation, remember with the wave hands like clouds meditation to keep the eyes focused on the center of your palm. And begin. Inhaling one way and exhaling the other. And we're going to move on to the standing Qigong. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Next one, squat down low. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. And the closing. Breathe in. And out. Very good. And next stretch up. Down. Stretch it up. and down. And stretch the right side. Left. Right. Switch. Neck rotations. Other direction. And shake it out. We're going to move on to the waving hands. Remember to breathe out as you pass the hands behind the legs, and breathe in as the hands go up. And go high. And shake it out. Hands up. Wrist rotations in. Other way. Shoulder rotations forward. Other way. Slap the kidneys. Chest. Center. Hip rotations. Other direction. And shake it out. Move on to grabbing the ball, waist turning. Keep your eyes focused on the imaginary ball. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. Other direction. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. In. And out. Shake it out. Feet together. Knee rotations. Other direction. Separate the feet. Knee rotations in. Other way. And ankle rotations, right side first, inside circles. Other way. Switch. Inside circles. Switch. All right, and slap the left side. Switch. Leg. Lower back. And stomach washing. Top of the head. Warm up the hands. Massage the face, forehead. Eyes. Nose. Mouth. Neck. Thyroid. Kidneys. And shake it out. We're gonna move on to the 8 brocades. In between sets of 2, we're gonna do some stance work and some stretching. So number 1, holding up the sky for the triple warmer. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. Breathe in. Out. In. And out. Number 2, pulling the bow and shooting the arrow. Make sure the eyes follow the fingernail as you go out. And once you reach full extension, shift the focus to something in between the fingernails. Well, not in between the fingernails, but in that little V shape here. And also, as we go through the exercises, remember to keep the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth when you're breathing in, or whenever you're breathing in through your nose, in or out through your nose. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. Last one, breathe in. Out. The closing, breathe in. And out. And shake it out. So if you need to, grab a chair or prop your hand up on the wall, grab a foot, stretch it back. Remember to try to keep the knees close together and pull back. And switch. And grab the right leg, stretch it up. If you're holding onto a chair, I recommend you scoop one hand under and pull up that way, as opposed to trying to do it this way. And switch. Shake it out. All right. Next one, number 3, pressing up and down for the stomach and spleen. Remember for this one to create that bit of an arc, compressing one side, stretching the other. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Breathe in. Out. Last one, breathe in. Out. And closing, breathe in. And out. Next one, number 4, looking back. Remember, when you look back, open the eyes wide. As you come forward, relax them. And breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. And the closing, breathe in. Out. And stand up. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the stances. So there's 3 different ways you can place your hands when you do this. You can keep it on your hips. You can keep it like on your waist, but you want to, instead of, as opposed to having your elbows out, you want to keep them back, tightening this up, or keep them up front and pressed hard with the elbows up. You'll feel this one in the chest. This one you'll feel in the upper back and shoulders. And this one, if you have shoulder issues, is preferable. So we're just going to go from the horse stance to the front stance, holding it for 3 seconds. So set it up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And step into the left side to the front stance. Remember to keep this back leg locked. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to the horse stance. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now to the right side. Step. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the horse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take it. Cool. Now, it's a very short timed rep. At home, you probably do 5 to 10 reps of those as a good workout if you want, or you can reduce the number of reps you do and increase the amount of time. So depending on your pain threshold, if you increase the amount of time you do it, it's gonna hurt more, but you don't do as many reps. So in a technical sense, you probably do get over it faster. If you do more reps, less time, then it'll probably hurt less because you're constantly shifting the weight from one leg to both legs to the other leg. So, play with it a little bit. And naturally, I've been doing this a long time, so sitting low is, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's natural for me. If this is where you start, that's perfect. Everybody has to start somewhere. All right, moving on. Number 5, wagging the tail. Remember, when you go down, the back should be as straight as possible. Breathe in. And breathe in. out, in, out, in, and out. Shake it out. Number 6, jolting back. Breathe in and out. In, remember you're grabbing the left hand. Out. In. Out. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. And the closing. Breathe in. Out. Next, stretch. Put your right leg forward and stretch down. If you want to, you can alter it by propping your leg up on a table or a chair, or sitting down and stretching forward the same way. And what I like to do sometimes, just in case you want to try something different, is I like to tap my part of whatever I can reach, be it my forehead or my chin, to my knee 10 times. So if you can't do that, pulsate forward and back a little bit. So if you're stretching down, pulsate to your max and then go back. That way you're not kind of just grinning and bearing it. You're tensing and then relaxing. You're stretching and then relaxing. That way you don't have to kind of suffer too much. And switch. And stretch. Shake it out. And now separate your feet. Grab your ankles and stretch down. If this is odd or you don't want to stretch down that way, you can essentially be in this position but sitting down this way and reach forward. And right side. If you're on the floor, same story. grab your foot and try to pull your head down to your knee. And the same thing applies. If it's difficult for you, just kind of bounce it a little bit and try to gradually get yourself there. And remember, as you stretch, you want to keep your knees as locked up as possible. Switch. And shake it out. All right, last two. Number 7, staring at the fist with the angry eyes. Remember, keep the arms tense and the eyes open wide as the fists go out, and relax as they come back in. And breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. All right, anyway, breathe in. Out. In. Out. Last one, breathe in. And out. Closing, breathe in. And out. Shake it out. Last one. Number 8, raising up with the heels, bring the energy to the crown. Remember to drop down on your heels a little. It's hard to kind of reverberate. Again, if you go too high and it messes up with your balance, then just go up a little bit. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. Last one, breathe in. And out. Excellent. Now, next stance set we're going to go from the horse stance to the hanging stance. Now with this one, I definitely recommend you have your hands out this way because this will kind of act as a counterbalance. These could work, but I always found that this helps better. And alternatively, what helps a lot of times when people have difficulty balancing is keeping focus. And I know it sounds, no, you don't say, but it helps to just focus in on something that's not moving. A lot of times, particularly with children, they're kind of all over the place. So we'll point to, a picture on the wall, and most of them that are taking the class seriously, they'll be able to hold their balance at least for a few seconds without wobbling. And of course, if they're just messing around, then they're not going to get it. All right, so let's try it. Last stance set. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right side up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to the horse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up on the other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side, well, right side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the horse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And shake it out. Excellent. Hopefully you didn't, suffer too much. All right. So we're running on 15 minutes, just about. So we're gonna skip the sitting meditation today. I recommend after class, you take 5 minutes to sit down and meditate on your own. You wanna go directly into 24 postures. And I just have to keep my eye on the screen. Okay. So for the sake of guiding you with the breath, I'm gonna breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. Now, I know I've said it before, say it again. When we breathe in the Tai Chi form, it's strictly through the nose. However, just so that it's more audible, I'll be doing both so that you can get antiquated with it. Now, if you want to do that as well, that's great because it'll help to get you used to it. Once you get used to it, you can go back to doing it the right way and breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. All right, let's get started. Feet together, hands on the side. And by the way, before we start, when I start the form, I know I usually just kind of stand here for some reason, and it's like, why is he just standing there? Before you start your form, you want to kind of hone in and get into the right mindset. You want to kind of find a sort of meditative state, I guess, for lack of a better word, and try to maintain that as you go through the form. So it's not just standing here for my leisure, there's a point to it. Same thing at the end. At the end, when we finish the form, I'll kind of just stand here for a few seconds. And that's to kind of, same story, kind of collect and come back to center. With that said, let's get started. Cool. All right. So where did we leave off last time? Repulse monkey. Okay. So I'm gonna go right from the ending of brush, knee, and push through the repulse monkey as a review, and then we'll get on to this next section. So from here. So this is breathing in and out. So remember, it's going to be more like a sigh when you do this move. Obviously not through the mouth, but same general concept, just through the nose. I don't know if you can hear my nose breathing, that's why I don't do it. I explain it that way. Then from here, breathe in as you open up, and breathe out as you go back. So breathing in as you come up, and breathing out as you go back. Breathing in, and breathing out. And then do more, breathe in, and breathe out. So that part usually throws people off because for the most part, everything is done in sets of 3. You start off with this 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 sets. Transitioning move, 1, 2, 3, transition. Now, once you hit this from the loop, you do repulse monkey a total of 4 times. So after the 4th time, you grab the ball. Now you do this fancy circle to grab the ball. The hands circle around and follow each other. This whole time you're inhaling, grab the ball. Then the following move, as you brush up, you're exhaling. Now, this move is not the same as brushing the horse's mane, so remember to go at an upward angle, primarily moving with the waist. So you have So inhale, step out, shift forward, exhale. Then flip the hands, roll down, inhale. And grasp the bird's tail. You're gonna push forward with the fingertips. And then once you hit here, push forward with the wrist and the wrist of this hand and the palm of this hand. This way. And this will be your exhale. So again, grabbing the ball, you inhale, you step forward, push, and exhale. Then as you roll down, inhale, and grasp the bird's tail, exhale. And you separate the hands, inhale, and push forward, exhale. Same story on the other side. Flash back, and to grab the ball, this is all inhaling. And repeat. Brush and exhale. Roll down, inhale. Grasp the bird's tail, exhale. Separate the hands, press down, inhaling, and push, exhale. Let's try that one again. Let's go from here. So, big circle. Now notice, my hands can only go so far. So a lot of this movement is relative to what my waist is doing. Of course, there's a component of the hand that has to come in and form the shapes, but for the most part, it's my body as you inhale. Then step forward, exhale as you go up, roll down, inhale, come on up, and press, exhaling. Separate the hands, push down, push forward, exhale. Breathing in, all the way around. And breathe out, brush, and roll down, inhale. Press, exhale. Separate the hands, inhaling. Inhaling as you bring them down, and exhale as you press forward. All right, we're gonna leave it there. The next section is a little bit complicated because there is a change in the breathing pattern, because when you start, the first time you do it, you go to the left. Then the second time you do it, you start on the right. So there's a little bit of confusion there. We'll dig more into that next class. Let's go over just this one more time. And remember, as you go through the movements, to kind of try to focus on what we call our dantian, which is where our chi is stored. So it's like 3 inches below the belly button. And that's more or less what you want to move with. So all your actions stem from here. And I'm kind of just now starting to understand it, but it's been said to me so many times that the seed's been planted and it's finally starting to grow something. So as you move, try to envision this guiding your actions. the whole way through. So let's try it one last time. From here, this time I'm not going to monologue over it. I'm just going to do it breathing in through my nose and out through my mouth. For you guys, I highly recommend you try to do the breathing strictly through the nose, which is how it's supposed to be done. But if you want to breathe out through the mouth, just to get used to it, just to create some sort of differentiation, that's perfectly fine. All right. Breathe in. And that is class. So I hope that you can kind of start getting acclimated with the breath work and all that. It's a little bit tricky at first, but once you get it, you kind of get it for life. Once I got it with 24, it translated to everything else that I did, the Kung Fu forms, the other Tai Chi forms. Even throughout the day, the type of breathing that we do, the abdominal breathing, especially when you have to wear a mask all day, it really helps you to like not feel so as you go through your day. Just keep that in mind as you practice. Try to keep that breath work going. So next class we will be continuing on, and something else I wanted to introduce you to, and it just completely slipped my mind as of like 2 minutes ago. But I'll hopefully remember next class. Be safe, practice, and I hope to see you all next Tuesday. Thank you so much. Feet together, right fist, left palm, show courtesy. Thank you. Take care.